What if I told you there's a version of Spider-Man who doesn't swing through a bright New York skyline, a version who doesn't crack jokes every few minutes, a version who patrols dark alleys, hunts gangsters, and lives in a city where survival itself is a daily battle? This isn't the Spider-Man most people know. This is Spider-Noir. A hero born during one of the darkest periods in American history. A Spider-Man so different that many fans consider him one of the coolest alternate versions ever created. But what makes him so special? Why did millions of fans instantly fall in love with him after seeing him in Spider-Verse? And why is Marvel investing so much in his future? Stay with me because we're diving deep into the complete story of Spider-Noir, from his shocking origin to his powers, greatest enemies, hidden secrets, and exciting future. And trust me, some of these facts might completely change the way you look at Spider-Man forever. To understand Spider-Noir, we first need to understand his world. Unlike the traditional Spider-Man who lives in modern New York, Spider-Noir exists in an alternate reality inspired by the 1930s. This was the era of the Great Depression. Millions of people lost their jobs. Families struggled to survive. Crime was exploding throughout major cities. Gangsters controlled entire neighborhoods. Corrupt politicians protected criminals. And ordinary citizens often felt powerless. This dark setting became the perfect backdrop for Spider-Noir. Instead of colorful skyscrapers and futuristic technology, Noir's New York is filled with smoke-covered streets, abandoned factories, secret crime meetings, and dangerous alleyways. Every corner hides danger. Every night brings another mystery. And every mistake could be deadly. This darker atmosphere immediately separated Noir from every Spider-Man fans had seen before. Peter Parker's life was already difficult. He lived with Aunt May and constantly witnessed the suffering around him. Unlike many people, Peter couldn't ignore what was happening. He wanted answers. He wanted justice, and most importantly, he wanted to expose the criminals who controlled the city. While investigating suspicious activity connected to powerful criminals, Peter discovered something extraordinary. A hidden chamber connected to an ancient spider cult. Inside was a mysterious spider unlike anything he had ever seen. The spider bit Peter. At first, nothing seemed different. But soon strange abilities began to emerge. His senses became sharper. His strength increased. Spider-Noir is no exception. Unlike many Spider-Man stories featuring aliens, robots, or world-ending threats, Noir's enemies often feel terrifyingly realistic. Crime bosses. Corrupt leaders. Power-hungry criminals. People who manipulate entire cities from the shadows. These enemies don't need superpowers to be dangerous. Their influence alone makes them deadly. Noir constantly finds himself battling criminal empires that seem impossible to defeat. The deeper he digs into the city's secrets, the more dangerous his mission becomes. And unlike many heroes, he can't always trust the authorities. Sometimes the people meant to uphold the law are part of the problem. This creates constant tension and suspense throughout his adventures. Fans never know who can be trusted. And neither does Spider-Noir. Everything changed when Spider-Noir appeared in Spider-Verse. For many viewers, this was their first introduction to the character. The moment he appeared on screen, fans were fascinated. His black and white appearance instantly stood out. His mysterious voice demanded attention. His detective-like personality made him unforgettable. Then came the famous Rubik's Cube scene. A simple moment that became one of the most memorable jokes in the entire movie. Suddenly millions of people around the world wanted to learn more about Spider-Noir. Despite having less screen time than some other characters, he became one of the biggest fan favorites. Many viewers even wanted a standalone movie focused entirely on him. That's how powerful his impact was. So why do people love Spider-Noir so much? The answer is simple. He's different. In a universe filled with countless versions of Spider-Man, Noir manages to stand out. His costume is unique. His world is unique. His personality is unique. Even his storytelling style is unique. Fans who enjoy darker stories love his detective atmosphere. Fans who enjoy mysteries love his investigations. Fans who enjoy superheroes love his courage. Spider-Man Noir combines multiple genres into one incredible character. And that's something very few heroes can achieve. The future looks bright for Marvel's darkest Spider-Man. Interest in the character continues growing every year. New fans discover him through Spider-Verse. Comic readers continue exploring his stories. And anticipation for future appearances remains incredibly high. Marvel clearly understands that Spider-Man Noir has become much more than a niche alternate universe character. He's now one of the most recognizable Spider-People in existence. And his journey is far from over. Spider-Man Noir proves that heroes don't always need bright costumes or happy worlds to inspire people. Sometimes the greatest heroes emerge from the darkest places. And that's exactly what makes Spider-Man Noir unforgettable. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Marvel's most fascinating characters, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because here, we uncover the stories, secrets, and hidden facts behind your favorite movies and superheroes. And trust me, the next story is even crazier.